Hey everyone, so I wanted to jump on and do a quick reading about the energy. Today is January 17th. It's a Tuesday. It's the energy. We're like stuck between Mars going direct a few days ago and Mercury going direct tomorrow. So we're stuck in like this weird energy of like void, feels like we can't move, and people are panicking. That's kind of like the energy is just really chaotic right now. So let's see what's going on. Also, if you guys want to book a reading, the link is in the link up for it is in my bio or whatever. I'm open for readings this week. I opened my calendar because I knew this week was going to be pretty intense. So, whew, I can even feel the energy. I had to clear my energy 3 times before I did this reading. So I wanted to just see what's going on and explain to you guys. So if you guys need a reading, I'm open this week. We're also putting on a retreat in March. If you're interested, let me know. Yeah. We're still trying to figure out, how do I say this? We're in the process of taking our masks off. We're in the process of seeing things how they truly are, but we're not, it's like we're starting to see it, but we feel we're not ready for it, but we know we're ready to see things as they truly are, okay? It's time to take your mask off. You're seeing things from a superficial viewpoint, and you can't see, it's like the world is changing, the energy is changing, especially on Earth, and you can't see it from the old viewpoints anymore. You have to change, you have to take your mask off, or your masks will be taken off by spirit, whether you like it or not. It's like, sorry, I have Norton's treats everywhere. Spirit's going to take your mask off, it's either you do it or spirit does it. And you know how that goes. If you do it, it's controlled. It's, to a point. And if you let spirit do it, it's going to be rough. But yeah, it's like we're in this energy of creating whatever you're envisioning, whatever you're feeling, you're going to create as within, so without, right? How you feel inside, what you think inside is going to be created on the outside of you. So be careful right now of what you're creating in your mind and what you're feeling. Because honestly, that's why your world looks like that. So if you're feeling chaotic and in fear and in anxiety, that's what your world is going to look like. If you pull that fear and anxiety back and say, yes, I see that the world is a dumpster fire right now, but I'm not going to see it like that. I'm going to literally take off my mask and envision and manifest a better life. That's the way to go right now. Whew, it's heavy already. Yeah, remember, what you put out into the world is what you get. Be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. And that's kind of like showing you here, keep your mask on, you're going to manifest bullshit you don't want. You're going to bring in stuff you don't want, okay? So this is just a reminder, be careful what you wish for, you'll get it. It's like a give and receive energy. So you're putting out energy you don't want. You're putting out a reality you don't want, so stop it. Because you're living in fear, because you don't know what's next. The void energy causes us to not know what's next. So we panic instead of just flowing with it. The best thing you can do, if you can't take off your mask and you can't create the life you want, just flow with the energy for now. Just flow with it. Don't try to control it. I'm going to take this card. Yeah, co-create. This is a time to take your power back and to manifest what you really want. To create with the universe what you truly want. This is all pointing to, if you don't like what's currently in your reality, you can change it, but you got to take your mask off, because you're only going to keep manifesting what you already think and feel. And it's like, be careful what you wish for. I'm hiccuping so bad. I'm sorry. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. And Spirit's like, get your ass in gear. Get your ass in gear in the sense of like, take your power back and manifest the life you truly want. Wow. This is kind of interesting. I'm going to take all these cards. Usually I only take 1 or 2, but I'm going to take 3. Yeah. You need to take a risk here. You need to come to the edge and know that you are fully protected, universe has fully got your back. You got to have faith, okay? Got to have faith because the chaos already happened, okay? The chaos and conflict already happened. It's time to pick up the pieces. It's like you're going through this void. The shit show already happened. You're kind of in this void of like, what's going to happen next? But you pick up the pieces or you just leave them and walk away. Those are your two choices. Either pick up the pieces and create a new life or walk away and create a new life. Again, this is all about a new energy. Picking love over fear, picking faith over fear. Okay? This is interesting. So yeah, the chaos and conflict already ensued. We're kind of in that void state. And it's all about soulmates. This is all about love again. Because you guys really just want to know about love. And this is what I'm feeling from this card is all about you. This is love with you. Okay? This is a partnership with you. And that's when you work on the partnership with you, that's when you'll bring in or can work on the current relationship you're in. I'm seeing this a lot. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're being forced to sit in the present moment. You're being forced because you have to take off this mask. So it's happening that you have to sit in this energy right now. Okay? Whew, that was the longest 6 minutes of my life, it feels like. Yeah, because this next relationship, even the relationship with you, but this next relationship is going to bring in a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons about yourself, not just about the situation or about your person. It's about yourself. Let's see what else is going on. Literally, I got such a brain, foggy headache right now that I can't even see what's happening next. And I have to walk in, where is it? Walk in faith, yeah. Come to the edge. I have to walk in faith right now, okay? And that's just it. That's just it right now. You have to walk in faith. And just know that everything's going to be okay. You can't control the outside world. You only can control the inside. You want to control the outside world? Control the inside world. That's what you can do. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, nobody has patience right now. Nobody has patience. And this is also being called to work with the moon cycles. We're going into a new moon in a few days. I want to say it's the 21st, so in 4 or 5 days. But nobody has patience. Nobody's seeing the bigger picture. Nobody's seeing what's supposed to happen down the line, okay? They're just worried about what's happening in front of them. And I get it, because we're being forced in the here and now energy, okay? I get that. But at the same time, you're not being patient and just flowing with the energy. Money, time, money is going to come in. Money's always going to flow unless you stop it. Remember that. Money will always flow unless you stop it, and you stop it by living in lack, by thinking you don't have enough, by thinking I'm not good enough, by thinking all of those things. Money stops. Money always flows. Okay? And a lot of you who maybe, this is a kind of interesting message, but she's pregnant here, okay? She's pregnant. A lot of you guys are trying to get pregnant or are waiting on a birth of a child or waiting on a birth of something, a creative energy, right? But you're being too impatient. Like maybe you're trying to create a business. You're being too impatient. You need to relax. It's going to happen. Breathe, take a step back. Okay? You got to take your mask off right now. See things for what they really are. See you for who you really are, right? And imagine a better life. Stop wishing for things that you think you want and not what you know you want. Does that make sense? Because right now with the co-create, your spirit wants you to pull back your energy, fall in. This reminds me of the Magician card in Tarot. Fall back, reclaim your power so you can take a leap of faith, because there's nothing you can fix here. It's already, the damage is done. It's time to move on, right? And so you can learn your lessons when it comes to love. And this is about love about yourself, not just with another person, but especially about yourself. So you need to go back to being patient. And know that what you're creating is going to happen. Yeah, this is the moon card in reverse. So much fear from the past coming up that needs to be dealt with. So much fear from the past, especially your past lives. You may be clearing out energy from past lives, and that's okay. Just know that this is the moon card. You're believing the illusions. Again, it's all about that mask. You're wearing a mask. And you're not seeing things for really what they are because you're not showing the world who you authentically are. So therefore, you can't see the world or the situation for what it is. And that's why you get impatient. Oof, this is a deep reading today. Holy cow. Yeah, there's like a sliver of the moon. So this is happening over the next week. Because we're going into a new moon. So, and I see the sliver of the moon. Wow. It's all about clearing out the energy. Fear is coming up and clearing out old energy from past lives. And believing the illusions. Stop believing the illusions. Stop it. You don't believe in your dreams. You are going back to the old energy of like when your dreams didn't come true because you didn't believe in them. You didn't believe in you. So the past, again, speaking of the past, it's this past. All of this is speaking of the past. And this is why the here and now card came out. So you stay in the present moment. Okay, clear out the past because the past does not exist anymore. The past does not exist, okay? You have to go back to what your dream really is so you can bring it into fruition, okay? So you can bring it into fruition. And you need to let go of past lives. You need to let go of just past energy because this is why your dream isn't coming true. And this is why you haven't integrated the two energies, the light side and the dark side. Again, dark energy, shadow energy is not bad. It's what we're not proud of. But once you start to accept that's who you are as well, you're not a nice person all the time. You can be mean, or you just maybe in the sense of here, let me put it into a better perspective. You don't like talking to people all the time. Doesn't mean you have to talk to them. Okay? You don't have to talk to people all the time. That's your shadow side. I don't want to talk to you. Doesn't mean you're mean. It doesn't mean anything. You're just putting up boundaries. I don't want to talk. Okay? So with this integration, this is the temperance energy. This is why the healing hasn't happened. And it's like the snake keeps just eating itself. You need to balance your energies out so this dream can come true. You need to be patient with yourself. Another freaking card about patience. Okay? You need to be patient with yourself. You're not in alignment with who you truly are because you keep wearing a mask and you keep believing your reality. You're the one who's creating your reality. Remember that. So if you don't like the energy right now, either change your energy, change and see how you change the way you look at things, or just ride it out until Mercury goes direct tomorrow, because it goes direct on the 18th. So just chill out. You don't have to do anything. You don't always have to do anything. You can just ride out the energy. Be in the feminine energy and just flow with whatever's happening. When music, here, easy example of flowing with feminine energy, right? So if you put music on, okay, you start dancing. Let's say all of a sudden salsa comes on, but then you start doing ballet. That's not flowing with the energy, right? You salsa dance. You don't do ballet during a salsa dance. I mean, you can, but it just won't flow. Okay? So when you put music on, you just automatically start dancing to whatever. Or maybe you want to do ballet, okay? But you just start flowing with the energy. You just start moving your body. Your body just goes with the music. That's kind of the same concept of flowing with energy. The energy moves, you just flow with it. There's no fighting it. There's no questioning it. You just go with it. That's what a lot of you guys need to do. I'm not going to take this card, but I'm definitely going to take this card. It's funny because you have to see the world in the childlike innocence. Again, see the world from this innocent nature of, it's almost like you need to change your world to see it for the first time. You need to change your perspective, change your perspective to see it for the first time. Like I'm seeing this praying mantis for the first time, right? But it's like right now, you guys are not seeing it for the first time. Oh, this card is heavy. It's interesting because it's like this is a vitality. This is like a positive card. But right now you guys are not seeing the positivity in where you're at because all you're doing is I can't see anything. I'm blindfolded, and you start to freak out because we're in a void. We're in a void energy. It's not fun. But at the same time, you look at it from a childlike wonder. Be like, "Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen next." That's kind of what's coming up with this card. What's going to happen next? A lot of major arcana, by the way. We already have 3 out of 5 cards. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's like start to look at things through a childlike wonder. Another one. This is the Empress card. Why there's no creative energy flowing right now? Because you're not flowing with the energy. And again, this speaks about creativity as well, like creation as well. But it's in reverse. Okay? This is like a huge indication of what's going on right now. So you're not flowing with the energy, because that's what now I'm hearing. You need to flow with the energy. You need to, so you can create. You're not creating anything. So this business, whatever you want to bring into fruition, is not happening because the flow is blocked with all your fear. It's blocked with fear. It's blocked with not being authentic, believing that you don't deserve it. I mean, there's so much going on here. If this resonates, you guys should book a personal reading, because honestly, there's so much of this that we can really dig in deeper, because this is just a collective reading of what's going on right now. This is not it feels like it's personal, but you guys will benefit from like getting a personal reading here, because this is kind of crazy. But it feels like everything is just blocked, creative wise, flowing wise, energetically. It's just blocked. You can't create. You can't do anything, because this card, and this is the Empress card in tarot. This card is beautiful. Like, she's just flowing with the energy. Everything's it's just blossoming. It's just really interesting how this is all playing out right now. It's like heavy to get through this reading. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what else. And it's like we need to come together. Right now, we're living in fear. And we're all like, oh, everybody's out for themselves. Like, that's what it feels like. Everybody is out for themselves. Nobody is willing to help each other, because we're living in such fear. It's like, no. You do you. I can't do this for you. You got to do it yourself. And it feels like, that's where the abundance is going to come in, is when we help each other and not look towards the money. If you're a spiritual business and money's not flowing for you right now, it's because you're not helping. You're looking at the money, not helping people. When you help people, the money is the byproduct. The money just comes in. Okay? But you have to know where to set your worth as well. Okay? At times, some people set it too low. Some people set it too high. Okay? Either way, you're going to figure it out. But right now, we're here to help each other. We are the world. We are one. Okay? Divine oneness. Universal law number 1. We're all connected. You can't cut cords. Sorry to say, you cannot cut cords with anybody. If anything, you can clean your cord and clean it to a point, and then put a hard boundary up and say, nah, you're not going to dirt. It's like putting up a fence and telling your neighbor, you're not coming into my yard and dirtying my yard. You're going to have your dog poop all over my yard. Sorry. Again, cleaning up your space, cleaning up that cord, and setting a hard boundary. That's okay to do, but you can't cut cords because we're all one. But we are the world here. This is where the money comes in, is once we start to help each other. Help ourselves so you can help others. That's literally what I'm hearing. Because that's when the money, that's when the abundance, the opportunities come in, is when we help each other. Not help each other due to money, help each other due to, I want to help you. I want to help you get better. Right? There's a lot going on here, guys. There's so much going on here. This is the Emperor. So we have the Empress and the Emperor out, okay? And it's time to break those chains. See, these chains are broken. Break the chains from your ego. A lot of you guys are in your ego. Time to be the rebel. Time to do things. And also, don't do things like the way somebody else does them. Do them your way. Take action on what you feel. Take action on what you're feeling. Take action on what you want to create. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Again, we are the world. I get that. But here it is. Once you focus on you and you heal you, you can help other people. You can find the love you're truly looking for. Okay? Because everybody wants this grandiose love and this beautiful love. That starts with you. I'm not saying you can't be with somebody and find this and then work on the connection together. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh my God, you cannot date anybody until you're okay. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? But you guys want to create something so magical, whether it's relationship, whether it's a business, a child. There's something that everybody wants to create, but you cannot create it until you work with your own energy and understand your own power. And that's where we're at. And we can't understand our own power when we're in a void. Okay? But this is a test. The way you go forward in life is doing adversity. Okay? Through adversity. So it's like I say, when you don't want to go to the gym, go to the gym. You will get more out of you going to the gym than you just planning every day going to the gym or sitting on your couch. If you even planned it every day, I'm going to the gym 5 days a week, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do these workouts, blah, blah, blah. That's great. It's going to get you somewhere. But what's going to get you farther is when you don't want to do something and you do it anyway. The universe is like, yes, queen, yes, king, that's what I want from you. And then you get rewarded even more. I hope that makes sense. Because right now, it's like the universe is trying to tell you, okay? The universe is trying to tell you that you need to overcome this situation. Yes, we're in a void, but what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit there and cry about it? Are you going to panic and be in this anxiety energy? Sorry, my computer just keeps going off. Are you going to sit in this anxiety energy, or are you going to do something about it? That's pretty much your two choices. Or no, are you going to just flow with it? So you have three. So you sit there, and a lot of people, 99.9% of people are going to sit in fear and anxiety. Let me say 95% of people, fear and anxiety. The other 2% is going to sit there and do, I was like, who's that? It's Norton. The other 2% is going to do something about it. And the other 2.5% is going to do something about it. And 2.5% is going to just flow with the energy. Okay. But most of you, 95%, are just going to sit in this anxiety, in this, oh God. It's like so much anxiety and fear. And it's like you lost the intensity to go towards what you truly want. It's like it's stopped. It's halted. It's stuck. And this has not just been for right now. This has been for most of your lives. And now it's starting to come to the surface. Now you're starting to feel it and see it. And you're like, holy shit, I'm really doing it. I'm holding myself back from living my best life because of fear and anxiety. And you're not seeing this world from a childlike wonder, from a new perspective. And that's also holding you back. Yeah, it's time to experience this. It's time to go into this experience energy where you're like, I need to experience something to fully understand it. And that's what you're not allowing yourself to experience the void energy. And you, like, again, you can change the void energy. You can flow with the void energy, but instead you're not experiencing it. You're not choosing to experience it to its full potential. It's not a bad thing. Voids are not bad things. okay? There are more tests about what are you going to do during this energy or in this energy, right? Because you are just, the intensity and the drive to do something right now is just gone. It's just gone. And Spirit's like, I need you to experience this energy, whether you like it or not. Yeah, it's like, this is a burden. Oh, Six of Swords. It's like you got this burden on you. You're like so proud and got this like rooster on your head, and you got this person like telling you what to do and trying to control you. That's another thing that's been going on in the void energy. On the opposite side, a lot of people like to control because they know how to. They know how to control when people are in fear. Let that sink in for a minute. It's like a lot of ego is coming out, and you need to move. And again, it's facing adversity. Yes, you have this person on your back. Yes, you have a rooster on your head, okay, on their person's head. A lot of stuff going on in this card, okay? But regardless, you still have to move. And at some point, you're going to figure out how to get this woman off your back and how to get this rooster and the rooster off her head. You're going to figure it out. You got to keep going. Yes, it's a burden, okay? Yes, it's this Six of Swords energy. Remember, it's a rite of passage energy. It's about moving from a shitty energy to a better energy. You got to go through that rite of passage, though. It's like the butterfly, the caterpillar going from the butterfly. Excuse me, I can't wait till Mercury's over, Mercury retrograde, because I'm so tongue-tied right now. It's when the caterpillar goes in to transform to a butterfly, right? It turns into goo. This is the goo part. This is the hard part, okay? This is where you guys are at, a lot of you. Whew, this is a heavy reading. Yeah, you don't want to fight. You're tired. You want to take off your armor. Like you're just done because you know you're not getting clarity in this energy. You know nothing is happening in this energy right now. So you rather just not fight, not have the chaotic energy. Just kind of sit down. Just kind of chill out. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us. Whew, that was a freaking, even I was tongue-tied. It was a heavy reading. I want to see what Spirit has what messages it has for us. Again, if you guys need a reading, I'm available this week. I opened up my calendar fully because I was supposed to be off tomorrow afternoon to Friday morning. And then I was going to open up my calendar Friday morning. I was taking tomorrow afternoon and Thursday off, but I was like, No. People need readings. So if you guys need a reading, I have video readings available, story readings, one-on-one live readings. You let me know. Let's see what messages. Ooh, good. 3. I wanted 3 and 3 came out. Yeah. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. What did I just say? Look at this. The moon card. What did I say? Spirit wants you to release all of this right now. Release soul patterns. See, the old ways of doing things doesn't work anymore, okay? That's why sitting in the present moment is the best thing you can do during this void. If you can't do anything, if you can't change it, don't go into fear. Don't go into anxiety. Sit in the present moment and just flow with it, okay? Because you're breaking soul contracts with yourself. You're breaking like soul patterns, not soul contracts, soul patterns with yourself, right? And soul contracts, let's be real here. I was right. And past lives. So that's one. I'm gonna read it like this. Protection. What did I say? Pull your power back to you, okay? Again, you can't cut cords. I love this, but you can't. I'm almost gonna put my finger over it. And then soul retrieval. Again, pull back the power. This is all about calling back your power and cleaning up your cord. Again, we're all connected. You can't cut cords like that. This is a new moon too. Trust the niggle. What is that feeling telling you to do right now? What is it? It's definitely not telling you to go into fear and anxiety, because that's just not true. That's a false. That's just false. Trust what you're meant to do right now. Are you just meant to flow with the energy, or are you meant to go within and change it? It's your call, okay? That's so funny that it came up. Cut cords. Man, I don't believe it. Yeah, inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Again, this is a calling yourself back to you. Everything is always going to call yourself back. Every situation is bringing you back to center. Every lesson is bringing you back to center. Anything anybody does to you is bringing you back to center. Remember that. So, wow, this reading was pretty intense. So I hope you guys have a good day. I'm open for readings this week if you need one. I know this was a long reading, but I hope you guys enjoy your day. And if you need anything, you guys can always message me on Instagram, TikTok. You can even comment. Please comment actually on this post, like it, subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. All right, bye.